I'd like to give you some advice. If you have a question that asks you about theme, a good way to determine the theme is first list the topics that the passage addresses. So for sea fever, we would list topics like the sea, a love for the wild nature of the ocean, and appreciation for adventure and travel associated with the sea. That all ties to the title, Sea Fever, and is supported by what the lines say. The next step after you list your topics from whatever the passage is to write the author believes that, and to finish the sentence based on what you noticed when you looked at how the author referenced these topics. The author believes that the ocean is a wild but amazing place full of adventure and travel. So here it is. Let me fix the font here, but that is a good statement of the theme, except that you need to delete the author believes that and just say the ocean is a wild but amazing place full of adventure and travel. And then you have a good theme that you can use in your response. And here's an example of a response to that question. Lines 5 and 6 of Sea Fever support a theme of the poem. The theme is that the narrator wants to go back to the sea because he thinks the ocean is fun and wild and full of excitement, the excitement of travel and adventure. One quote from the text that supports this theme is, "For the call of the running tide is a wild call and a clear call that may not be denied." This shows that the narrator wants to go back and explore more of the ocean. It calls to him and is described as wild and impossible to ignore. A second example from the text is, "I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life." This shows that he likes to go out and work at places and travel, which relates to the wild call referenced in lines 5 to 6. These lines from Sea Fever support the theme of the poem about how the narrator feels about the ocean. So there again is an explanation of how to determine theme. List the topics, write the author believes that, and finish the sentence, and then cross out the author believes that, and what is left is theme, and then to respond to a question about theme that pulls in details from the text.